Fear is not real.
Fear of fear. I hate being scared to do something.
The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future.
And I think what developed in my early days was the attitude that I started attacking things that I was scared of.
It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. We are all telling ourselves a story.
God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror.
Fear is a choice.
What's good with everybody, man? This is the only video that you guys will ever need to watch on how to stop being sad, how to stop being depressed. This is it, right? This is all it is. First things first, what you guys need to come to realize is, I say this in my previous videos, you guys got to come to realize it's like, when you all sad and depressed, how about instead of you sitting in your room or sitting wherever you at and saying to yourself, I'm sad, and just moping about it, right? You sitting there moping about it, and you sitting there, as you mope about it, you convince yourself that you are sad, when that's not true at all. Because if you're able to notice that you feel a type of way, that don't mean that you is sad, because you are much more powerful than that. Being sad only exists because you tell yourself that being sad exists, and it only exists because that's how you perceive it. The person down the street, the person on the other side of the city, the person on the other side of the world, they may not view, depression is that might not be a thing to them, that might not exist, because they might just be living experiences. So therefore, that just proves that it's not real. And that's what a lot of you guys need to hear. First way, and the only way for you guys to cure sadness and depression is you guys need to, I might name a few, but the first one that I'm going to name right now is you need to come to realize that you control everything. You got to come to realize that, like I said in the beginning, the only reason that you sad, the only reason that you depressed is because you telling yourself that you is, right? And that's all it is. Now imagine if you was to get up and you feeling, you feeling sad, you feeling depressed, you feeling sad, you feeling all that. But now what if you get up and you go outside and you with the sun, right? Now what if you go outside, you actually go do something. Now what? Is you still sad? You feeling like if you could switch from that to that, from sad to happy, from this to that, it just proves that it don't exist. You got to stop identifying with it. The moment you stop identifying with it and you just identify with the awareness that part of you that is able to notice that you feeling a type of way, as soon as you stop identifying with that feeling and you start identifying with the true you, the one who notices that you feel a feeling, that's when it's going to get real. That's when the cure stops. That's when you cure that. That's when it's out the window. And you guys, I want you guys to do that right now, because a lot of you young men, right? Young women too. You guys is young, right? You cure that stuff right now, and then you could tell your kids in the future, right? So I make these videos on some stuff where it's like, okay, my kids in the future, they see this stuff and they cure that shit when they 10 years old. Okay, cool. Now they got the rest of that time to actually get their stuff done. They actually doing stuff. They not identifying with the sadness. They not identifying with the depression. They not identifying with anxiety. They is not identifying with that because they is aware that it's not real, it's fake. Everything that is real is only real because you make it real. Say it again. Everything in your life experience that is real to you is only real because you made it real. That may not be real to the person down the street, to the person on the other side of the block. It might not be real, and that's just what it is, because we all perceive everything differently. And that's just how it goes, okay? Now, this is the second thing. I'm going to give you that part is the main part of it, right? You get that down, oh, you good. You did it. You finally did it. You get that done, you good. And I really want to make these videos because you guys will click off this video and not do what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to do stuff. I'm giving this to you. Act like I haven't experienced this before, you know? I'm past it. I cured it. I cured all of this. Because that's what it is when you really is with yourself. You kill the ego and then you actually just experience every moment like it's brand new. That's how it goes. And that's all it is. Okay, so the second thing, right? You got to get up and you got to start doing things, right? So instead of just sitting down, right, you could get up and start doing things, right? You know, you a man. Okay, you learn how to fight. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing to spend. That's a good thing to take up your time, right? You know, if you guys could hear the background, ignore the background. Saying what you guys got to start doing is you guys got to start getting active, right? My men out there, you learn how to fight. Even the women, you want to learn how to fight. You learn how to fight. First, it's going to bring up your confidence because you know how to fight, right? You know how to get stuff done. You know how to deal with certain things, right? So if you learn how to fight, that's just one thing that's just an example that comes to my head when you could take up that. You could spend some time doing that than sitting in your room convincing yourself that you is sad when sad is not even real. It's only real if you make it real. So the last thing I want to say and put in this video is that a lot of you guys, you will just click off this video and not get yourself right. I'm not saying you will click. I'm not asking you guys to, you know, listen to every single word in this video and take it and then make it like the main thing in your life. The only thing that I want you guys to take from this video is to be able to come to realize that everything happens because of you. Because you control everything. I want you guys to take from this video that whatever you do, that's how your life is going to be. Whatever you got in your mind is how your life, is how the reality going to be. But I don't even want you guys to take it there. I don't even want you guys to be in the mind. I want you guys to get out the mind. Get out the mind and start doing stuff. And that's the last thing I wanted to say. And that's it. You really got to start doing it. You know? Because if you really listen to this, if you don't do it, if you just continue to click off these videos, or even if you're reading a book about anything that you could take from it, if you continue to not come to realize that you control everything and that everything happens because of you and that only you exist and that what you make real is what is real, everything is fake and everything is real. It's just, the reason I say that is just to prove that what you make real is what's real. So if you continue to click off the videos, if you continue to click off everything, just ignore all of it, even if you're not ignoring it, if you just continue to not come to realize that you are that powerful and that you do control everything, then that's what life's gonna do. It's gonna keep on doing that like this. You're gonna keep on getting hit because you focused on the wrong stuff. All you got to do is stop focusing on stuff. You stop focusing on stuff for 10 minutes, and I mean completely stop and just live in the moment and just really come to realize that you are everything. You is that powerful, and that what you make real is what's real. That's when your life's going to change, and that's real. I love you guys because I love myself. Stay positive, stay powerful. I'm out.